You. Oh shit. Wait. I'm gonna fix that. Cause that's not good.
Jesus Christ.
This needs to be off. This needs to be off. Alright. Alright, we're chilling. What's up, boys? What's poppin'? Everybody's doing homework and shit.
What's poppin'?
Yo. Damn. So I tried recording this 6th episode of the podcast like twice.
You fucked up.
Both times fucked up.
You fucked it up.
Yeah. Like a high motherfucker. I fucked it up, but damn, so what's been going on with y'all this week? I mean, oh yo.
Did you see that protest?
We gotta talk about it. Yeah, we gotta talk about the protest at Rowan
protested
University.
No.
There was some Catholics.
didn't
There
go.
were some Catholics on
You don't know that
campus
they were
today.
Catholics. You don't know if they were Catholics.
Some Jesus juice sippers. I don't know. I'm Catholic. I mean,
Yeah, I'm Catholic too.
It'd be like that.
Oh, I'm Methodist.
You're Methodist?
Methodist.
Methodist?
I thought you said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm butchering it.
No, it's cool. It's part of me.
Jewish? You're Jewish?
No.
That's sick. That's tough, man.
I don't think there are a lot of black Jewish people.
But there are.
There
There
are.
are some.
There are some.
This is definitely
There's
look.
a portion.
2 arrested during anti-gay protest on Rowan University campus.
What's their names?
I think they arrested a teacher and a kid. I don't think it was the people that. I don't think it was the protesters.
Who's the teacher?
I don't even know. Apparently, a teacher like threw a cup at somebody or tried to fuck somebody up or something.
That's funny.
Stop sinning, obey Jesus, or hellfire.
How do we stop sinning?
You know what's the craziest part?
Riders
I've
on the
been seeing
storm.
all these videos about anti.
And the people were partying and shit. People were like daging and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, there's Dage in
Yo,
the
Dage.
Dage in Student Center. Oh. Look at these motherfuckers. Dude, they showed up at like nobody knew this was happening, and then all of a sudden all these kids just had their signs ready. Like, isn't that a little weird? Like they're like
Yeah, you don't ever.
they're like, fuck, we gotta make signs.
Because that's all they have in their dorm rooms. Because they prepare. They love these situations.
Here, wait, let's just play this.
Travis Scott.
Please don't give them attention, sir. Only us.
I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. I don't mind.
Here, show your signs. They're not welcome on our campus because I want to point that out that it's a public university, so there's nothing we can do.
Hold on. Go back.
Wait,
That's
Go
fine.
back.
what, these kids?
Yeah. Wait.
Why do you know any of these kids?
Nah, I thought I did.
Who's that bitch? Yeah, there's
I
some...
want to point that out that it's a
Yeah, dude, Rowan is so funny. Like I mean, they're so mad. Like obviously everybody knows that that's wrong. Like what they were like the thing, like the anti-gay and the anti, and like the misogynistic signs and shit. Like everybody knows that's wrong. So it's like, why do we have to get so mad about it? Like there's just 5 retarded people on campus. You know what I mean? Or I shouldn't even say retarded. There's 5 fucking. You know,
Dickheads.
5 fucking dickheads on campus. It's like, we all know they're dickheads. It's like, do we have to, it's like, why waste your time on them? Like, just fucking go to class, you know what I mean? Because if protesters showed up at Rowan, but everybody just didn't pay them mind, that would, you know what I mean? It gives them power to make a big deal out of it, because now they're going to be all over headlines and shit. They're getting a lot of exposure, you know what I mean?
I mean, is all exposure good in a sense?
All publicity is good publicity when you're running a business like they are, because like they know that they're gonna get a rise out of people when they go places. They know they're gonna get a rise out of people when they go places. So if somebody physically assaults them, they're gonna sue. You know what I mean? But that shit is fucking wild. Like, I have to find that. I'll pull the video up in a minute. I'll pull the video up of the kid throwing the cup. If I can find it.
Yo, you don't understand how many videos I've seen about these type of protesters in college, and I always want to be at this shit just to like feel like
just to be like in the moment.
It's an experience and shit. I swear to God, I got the email from Rowan saying there are police at the at the library. So I was like, oh shit. Fuck,
Please.
fuck having
Police.
fuck happened in the library.
Police!
But I had to go home.
Police!
So I had to go home.
I don't know why. It's just.
What did I say? Oh, Sheen.
That's not even like.
And like I was like, and I seen a fucking video on Instagram from a Barstool Rowan.
Yeah.
I was like, that missed a fucking protest.
Yeah, the Sixers
I saw them at Camden County, but I've never seen that at Rowan. It's the same people. I know it's the same people because like I've seen those signs. I'm pretty sure it's the same people.
Sixers are playing the Bucks right now.
Really?
I just fucking smoke.
Damn.
What's the score?
You need a light.
How the hell that shit work?
34-29.
Just press it. It's a torch, but just be careful. Don't like just get it on the edge of the flame because if you just torch the whole thing, it's gonna burn the whole thing. So like light it first and then just slowly bring it to the.
They gotta win this. They gotta win this game.
Yeah, that's.
Jimmy Butler's
You
not
alright, bro?
playing.
Ah, shit, hurt like a motherfucker.
Here, let me see. Is on the stone. The doors are so fucking good. Why are you laughing?
That shit hurt. That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Saw a meme on here.
Oh.
Besides that.
Hey,
Oh.
man, podcast.
Hey, yo, Sean, you heard about Steph Curry?
No, what happened?
So basically, he's been shooting blind this whole time.
What do you mean?
So you know how
His
so,
vision?
yeah. So he
What do you
worked.
mean,
yo,
his
he-
glasses?
So yeah,
Sean,
so
can you
he
move
basically
up here?
need
Do you mind?
glasses, but he
Sorry,
never
I just want us in the mic.
never
Yeah.
wore glasses or wore contacts. So he's playing basically like with blurred vision.
And he's just still getting buckets.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
he's wearing contacts.
So now he's gonna.
Damn, so now he's just
he's
gonna,
gonna
like.
keep missing now. He's gonna be missing shots now.
Maybe. Or he's making them shits now. Now you got the best shooter of all time shooting like with blurry vision.
Yeah.
And now he wearing contacts. That nigga's not missing for shit.
I can see.
Facts.
I can fly.
I remember the first time I saw Steph Curry, like, I was never into basketball. And then I just remember him, and, like, there was just something cool about that. Because, like, I feel like so many people idolize, like, the big dunkers and shit.
Change the
You
culture.
know what I mean? Like, so many, like, especially people that aren't basketball. Are you, Dante, are you okay?
Shit hurt.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
God damn.
I don't know how you burnt yourself like that.
You said at the edge, but I guess my
Well,
phone
I
was
mean,
too
not
close.
the edge of the thing. Just, like, don't fuck, like, the edge. Like, don't go like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man, don't do that. You're gonna burn your hand off.
as soon as you see it turn
You're gonna
orange.
look like burnt chicken, man, by the end of the night.
Shit hurt, bro.
Here, we're just
Fuck.
Sean, you want some?
No, I'm good.
You've been staying pretty like disciplined, staying off the Mary Jane.
What'd you say to me?
I said you've been staying disciplined, dude.
Yeah, okay.
It's cool.
You're cool, man.
You're cool.
Tartans.
You're fucking cool.
Tigers forever.
Tartans forever. That's like bulls from like our high school. They're like Tartans forever. Highland 2017.
I was gonna let him go for my leg, but he just stunk so bad that I just had to let him pin me. I was watching that the other day. Rowan.
Dante Rain.
What was I gonna
Dante
say?
Rain.
Who just died? Nippy.
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey.
Nipsey.
Exactly.
Rest in
I'm
peace.
not,
Who's Nipsey?
I respect all artists, but I mean,
Was it like a
I didn't
rapper
know
or somebody?
Yeah, I didn't know who he was until he died, and then
Dude,
I saw Russell Westbrook.
I bet you like 100 rappers die a day.
Yeah, like who was he? Like
Alright,
Russell
so-
Westbrook dropped 20 for Nipsey. I'm like, who's Nipsey? I
Alright.
respect all artists.
Alright,
mind
so
you.
Nipsey Hussle is a LA rapper.
Okay.
Come
so
over here.
alright now
Over here.
what he did during over his
You
time,
good,
he
bro?
died. He died pretty. Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
need
fucking
water?
fine.
He's fine, dude. He's on the story of Nippy.
Yeah.
Nipsey.
So he got big like pretty young. So he died. He died at 33. So instead of like
no, man, it's hard. It's tough, man.
instead of like I guess like being the type of rappers that like flaunt chains and shit
Yeah.
and just try and flex on niggas, he basically put all his money into his hometown.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Like-
So
Like the NWA.
As he should, honestly.
so
Taking care of his people.
basically he had he owned a store on his in Crenshaw. He had programs set up.
Okay.
He had like STEM programs for
Crenshaw.
Kids in the
Long
inner
Beach to
cities.
South Central.
Uh,
Long Beach.
Basically, he basically tried to fix the area he's from, or it's basically L.A.
Okay.
And a lot of players, basketball players, were actually cool with him. So you got, and a lot of them from like L.A. Cool.
Yeah,
And
like
it was
Westbrook,
Cali,
DeMar,
Westbrook, Harden.
Paul George.
Is he?
Yeah,
Paul
he's from
George,
DeMar DeRozan.
Rosen from Compton,
LeBron.
not LeBron. You got like so a lot. So he his whole he was basically the type. You know what Tupac talking about, like trying to put back in the community, all that shit.
Yeah.
He basically did the
Yeah.
shit that Tupac was talking about. So how he died was
That's still how it should be. And a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, go on.
well, he lived there too.
How he died.
He lived there too. So
Yeah,
a lot
facts.
of people don't live
A lot of
there.
people don't live there.
They
And
live in the
they'll
area
they'll
they from.
donate
Why-
from. Yeah.
Why couldn't I just be born in California, man?
Well, that would be like. I
I'm just
mean,
trying to get there, bro.
I don't think like literally. I don't think any of the. Even when like when I lived in South Philly, the neighborhood I lived in was never that like fucked up. Like some of the
You
buildings
lived
were
in South
fucked
Philly?
up. But like yeah, I was born in Philadelphia.
Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I lived in South Philly till I was like 5, and like not like, but it's like I never feel like, I don't think I've ever lived in like, maybe like if I've the poorest. This is probably. I mean I don't even know. Valley Brook's nice, pretty nice, but this is probably like, this is probably still like the cheapest place I've like lived in. You know what I mean? Because when I was born. When I was born in Philly, like we lived in a row home, but it was like in a pretty decent like area. Like obviously, like the city's different because like the city, it's like you have better areas and worse areas, but anything can happen anywhere in the city. You know what I mean? So like shit still happens. Like because we lived like right near under I-95, so you have weird people hanging around there and shit.
Yeah.
And like, but I don't know, it wasn't bad. And then we moved to Medford Lakes, which was like so weird because we lived in. You know what I mean? Like I grew up.
You're in a different
I
environment.
didn't even really grow up because you barely remember. those
I
years.
used to live in Camden.
Yeah.
I moved out, and like I stayed going to school in Camden.
Mhm.
I didn't mean to.
No, go ahead.
cut you
Go
off,
ahead.
But I stayed. I went to mostly schools in Camden. So like, it wasn't until 7th grade that I actually started going to school where.
With us, yeah, with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so-
went-
Yeah,
we just-
same. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't live here. I mean, I went to a couple places, but I didn't live here until 7th grade.
Yeah, I remember you came to Lewis,
Yeah.
7th grade.
Sean used to roast the shit out of me every single day.
Really?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah, cause nobody.
Damn,
like,
bro,
the
really?
crazy part is,
That's
crazy part
fucked
is,
up.
but Sean used to spit shit all the time.
Yeah.
Crazy part is,
Yeah, we were talking some mess, you know? Oh, yeah,
It was
we was
like
at our lunch table.
lunch tables and shit, but
Yeah.
nobody like
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
who knew Sean, nobody knew Sean was like this fucking funny.
Yeah, it
He
was still like that in high
shy as a
school
mother-
too, kind
Sean
of.
was a shot. Sean
Yeah,
was just quiet.
it's just like if you don't know Sean, he's just not gonna talk to you. Like he'll talk, but like you don't know how funny Sean is until like you meet him and then he's your friend. And like Sean, you're funny as shit. You're a funny ass dude.
Thanks, man.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable, but
God,
but that was
Yeah,
crazy
that's
because
fun,
that was
though.
the same thing as like sophomore year, when like you were like throwing shit behind like
Yeah, right.
behind the
You
table.
Like, you
Like,
guys were looking at me like, who the fuck is this kid?
I was like,
I didn't know
I
any
was
of
like,
you guys.
I was just thinking like this guy's definitely bringing unwanted attention to us. Like, but I mean, it was still like
Sean's funny dude, bro.
it was a good time. Like we were chilling, and then
Yeah, I remember 7th grade lunch. What was it? Who sat at our lunch table? It was like Raekwon and John and Parador. And remember John brought his book of poetry, his book of rhymes to school every day.
yeah,
And
dude.
I used to rap battle him. Like I was cool with him. I don't know what happened to him though. Like Kyrie beat him up, and then like we never saw him
He
again.
disappeared. But
Yeah.
I think he lives in Philly now.
Yeah, I think he lives in Philly. I was gonna hit him up.
Yeah.
Not really.
So remember he
John Parador.
remember he was
He was in my
he was a rapper.
Yeah.
and
Remember he missed like 3 weeks of school. He
Yeah,
thought he was
bro,
getting
but-
signed by Jay-Z.
Bro, he kept everybody like, I saw Jay-Z.
And then Raekwon. I think Raekwon lived right next.
Did he really tell everybody that?
No,
Yeah,
like
Bro, he never went near Jay-Z.
Nah, he's a gas, but like
No, like,
we always
Raekwon-
like
I think,
whatever.
I think
But like, why
Raekwon-
would you tell people that? Like, if you obviously have never been near, like,
I think
You know what I
Raekwon
mean?
lived like right next to me. He was like, nah, man, he's been sick. He's had diarrhea for 3 weeks.
because like the people who actually make it usually, unless they just blow up randomly, like they do it for a long time, and like they don't. It's like they're the type of people that were nobody in high school, and then they just kept working with it and just kept
I was
building on their goals. You know what I mean? And they made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was
That's
doing
how
that.
that's how we're all. I feel like that's how we're all trying to be in our respective ways. You know what I mean?
That depends on the rapper, cause there's a lot of rappers who just write,
Random and blew up. Yeah.
random, and there are some who are like
Lil Pump. Lil Pump was the luckiest rapper alive.
who's real popular. You got rappers back then who was real popular in their community.
And then Drake,
Yeah.
wasn't Drake, wasn't he just on Degrassi? I was like, fuck,
yeah,
I'm
he was
gonna be a
on
rapper
Degrassi,
now.
he was like,
yeah.
And then he became Drake.
Yeah, how did that even happen?
He was like, I just flipped the switch.
Opportunity, dog. Opportunity.
God's plan.
An agent probably, somebody definitely probably noticed him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't. For some reason, I feel like it wasn't 100%.
You know what's
like,
funny? When I was in,
I'm gonna go out and be this huge rapper and artist. Like I feel like somebody probably saw him on Degrassi, like some LA person, like talent.
You gotta understand that Drake comes from a family who does music. So,
Yeah.
So I know
no, it makes sense.
So like
Well,
I know
he
his dad
sings
has
and
studio
raps.
time shit. So
Yeah.
yeah. And I know his dad. When you live with his dad, he was still in the music industry. So he had like studios. He had like a studio in the booth and shit.
Yeah,
And Drake just be there doing that, trying to singing and all that shit.
I didn't know Drake until that Sprite commercial. And he was just like, I'm not feeling it today, man. And then he drank the Sprite. He was like,
robot and shit.
starts rapping forever. He's like, last name ever.
First name Grace.
Remember that Sprite commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw that. I didn't even know who Drake was.
Well,
I
that
was
song
like,
came out, and that shit.
that was the
like,
first song I ever listened from Drake. I was like, this is fire.
That song,
Bro,
like,
I still
I used
when
to-
you spit that shit, bro, and like you like, damn, that shit's fucking fire for real.
Yeah, and then-
I used to roast Lil Wayne's verse on that song, but then like now that I
They
think
were all
about it,
pretty good.
the fact that like, because if you look at that song now, it's like that was in 2008, and that was like
It's like
everybody. That was like everybody from that era.
and they're still
basically.
relevant.
And they're all relevant, and they're all fucking hard as fuck.
They're all relevant
and then,
now.
like, but then it's like Lil Wayne. I used to roast his verse, but now I'm thinking like he's Lil Wayne. He's probably so high, and he freestyles everything he does. He doesn't write anything down. He just like he said in an interview. He's like, I don't write any lyrics down. I just freestyle.
Let's play some old Drake music, like some 2010,
Yeah, we can.
2011 shit for the podcast.
The phrase play. I have like a rock podcast or a rock playlist.
What do you guys think of Logic?
He's kind of gay. Bro, he's kind of gay.
He's pretty.
I like that song Keanu Reeves. That song kind of bops.
Wait, his new album?
Yeah, this song is kind of like a good gym song. I listen to this in the gym all the time.
It's like his new album's. It's like alternative music. It's not even rap.
Logic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really? Because he's white. He was like, I'm gonna become a white rap guy and then make everyone listen to my fucking rock music. You know what I mean? Like,
Remember, he's half black.
oh,
He said-
true, facts.
He said
I
in the
forgot about
song-
his story.
They could combine a rap song.
You know, he
with-
had a racist mom. Like his mom was white, and she was like a fucking like piece of shit.
Hey,
Like,
I'm not surprised.
yeah.
How?
Well, probably because maybe also because like obviously his dad just like dipped. So like she was probably like fuck him and every other black guy. You know what I mean? Like just because that shit happened to her. But some people are just fucking assholes. I don't know. But
So
like,
Logic has the N-word pass. I was like, dude, he said that.
Yeah, but I don't
in his
think-
rap. I was like, wait, he's white. Google Logic's whereabouts. Who's his dad? Oh, okay.
that's like how Elliot's black, but he's literally paler than me.
Bro, I swear I thought he was Jewish when he was going out the fro. I was
Yeah,
like, that has to
freshman
be.
year.
Oh yeah, that has to be.
Nah,
a Jew,
he's
so.
black.
He said, no, I'm not black. I was like, I'm so confused.
I'm half black too.
He's like quarter, like he's got like some black and Hispanic in him. His one uncle is like black, like dark black.
Yeah, I saw his. He showed me pictures of his family. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, you gotta be adopted or something, bro. Like,
My mom's side of the family is black. Like when they're out in the sun all day,
man, yeah, it's called, that's a melanin.
they get really black in the sun.
You family that dark? I mean, you're
My mom's side.
Some of them
Yeah.
probably are
Yeah,
dark.
they're
Yeah.
like black.
There's like nobody in my family. Maybe the
sun.
Italians, but that's about it. Like we're not that
My
dark.
spaghetti.
The Sicilians,
Yeah.
but
And then all
nah.
the Irish side of the family just all alcoholics and shit.
Yeah, we're all just like fuck you.
Kamikaze.
We have nothing to say.
Yeah.
We're not like we have nothing to say to you. You got nothing to say to us. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Irish pride.
Like,
I want to go to Ireland. Just get
Yeah.
fucked up.
that's the way Irish people are. Like they're like like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of racist ass white people, a lot of racist ass Irish
What, you
people.
mean Irish or the
But Irish people are kind of just like,
cool.
they're just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, like, I'm just here, like,
Yeah,
you're
we're-
here too. Because, like, Irish people, like, I don't know, I mean, nobody had it worse than, like, in
Than the
America.
Irish.
No, than fucking, I'll just say black people.
Oh, right, yeah,
But,
sorry.
because slavery. But, but,
The Irish.
but like, the Irish didn't have it.
jobs.
We weren't the English. Like, sometimes I walk around and I feel like people think I was like some English fucking guy's son. Like, no, like I would like the Irish.
Scotland.
The Irish were all just like fuck, like, like,
Fuck, man.
like.
Angela's ashes. Peter, what are you?
But I'm such a mutt. Like, I got my ancestry DNA report done. I'm about to look it up.
Oh, they gonna sell you DNA, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
They might. I mean, for
They actually
who?
might.
Yeah, but like, what are they gonna do with
Insurance,
it?
I think insurance company is
Bro,
like,
I smoke, dude. Like,
I got royalty. You got
I smoke so
royalty.
much fucking weed
Man, dude, you're
that like they probably tested my DNA and they were like, look at this fucking. You know what I mean? Like if you smoke weed and spit into a bottle, you don't know what the fuck is gonna like.
Dante, you're your own screensaver. You're your own lock screen, man.
always was.
That's sick, man.
Always was.
That's real. That's realism.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm the one. I'll play some old Drake now.
I'm trying.
I never realized that Nothing Was the Same was like a double. Was this basically?
Nothing was the same. Was the it was the album.
Was it like a double album? Like what? Like
Oh, let me see.
you know how it's like him and then like the other one, the deluxe version.
I think deluxe is like more songs, so it has more
Oh
something.
yeah, like 20.
Yeah.
Take Care was 2011.
Was it really out?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what about 2010? Like actual, like old, like I don't know.
The
like
ones
Forever.
you probably thinking about is probably on Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later, yeah.
Or yeah.
Thank Me Later was fire.
Thank Me Later has to be on that shit. I know.
Which
Yeah, like-
one?
What is it called? Which one's
Forever?
called? Forever, yeah. I think it's
Nah,
Forever.
bro, that's a
actually-
single.
No, not Forever. Like just in general, like old songs.
This song? Yeah, this is just like a single. This was for LeBron's movie. They made this for LeBron's movie.
This is Bronze.
No, that's Morty Game is a basketball movie with I think no, it's not with Coach. It's a basketball movie. I know it's a basketball movie.
Yeah, but bro, that's LeBron in the front.
Yeah, that's Bronze Plan.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah,
the
well,
music
look
video.
at him. See?
Yeah, you saw the music video,
The
right?
guy in the front? That's
Oh,
definitely
shit.
LeBron.
Yeah, it's LeBron in the music
Oh,
video.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
LeBron's high school highlights.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, that's
Yo,
probably why.
we should watch that. I don't know if I would get copyrighted.
Yeah, you would get copyright, just saying.
Well, if we talked over it, nah, still probably, yeah. More class, we know.
This
We
is
need
my
the
end
money,
of the
come
YouTube
and
playlist.
find me. Nemo. Plug, you know, a ball.
I had my own
Chemo.
setup at
Drop
home.
the
I
mixtape,
played
that shit
PlayStation
sounded
for
like
3 hours,
an
for
album.
12 hours
I don't
straight.
know the country,
I just
rock
played
tour
Drake.
be the outcome.
Alright, yo.
You know, me and
I
Ryan
love that.
Connolly had the perfect
I love
setups at our houses. Like we would just play like 24/7.
Yo, that's. Oh man.
Yeah, so the 12 viewers.
Yeah, we'll probably get, dude. The first one got like, I mean, the first thing always gets more because everyone's like, "What the fuck is that? Like, what are they doing?" Like, so like the first one got like 75 views, and they've been getting like 20 something views. But it's cool. Like a couple people reach out to me and were like, "Yo, that's cool. Keep that up." You know what I mean? So even if I know that a couple people are like consistently watching it, that's like
Yeah.
enough for me to do it. Cause like, and we're just chilling too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're making like a decent use of our time, you know what I mean? Because like we're creating something, which is cool. We're all doing good in school and shit, you know what I mean? We're all fucking grinding.
I might have 2 B's this semester, which I'm pretty annoyed about.
I feel you.
I might be there at one.
I have a high B right now in like my
dude,
easiest class.
Yeah,
Fucked up.
if I pass, I'm happy.
But like I think I have A's. It's weird because like I think I mean I don't know, writing's weird because you really don't get graded until you turn in portfolios.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything in our
Shit.
fucking, we're graded based on how well we can like design something.
Yeah.
So it's like, you
Yeah.
know, I don't know if you guys ever had Carvalho in high school. Yeah, everybody got full credit if you like fucking did something. Like, everyone got a fucking participation award.
Yeah.
Like if you like fucking tried, you got 100. This is like the complete opposite. If it's shit, you get an F.
Yeah.
If it's cool, you get an A. That's what
That's dope though.
Yeah, I like that.
This is shit.
Because you guys probably got really good at making shit fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you had to. Because I'm sure the first couple times you guys built shit, you were probably like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
and then we're like, can you send me that?
Is it fun like when you're with your boys and it's just
Yeah,
funny?
we have fun. We have a lot of fun, man. It's Cause we're all just like, what the fuck's going on? And it's just like, Silicon Valley music.
Yeah. Let's just make that. I mean,
Wilton
I literally am in like the exact opposite kind of like realm, but
You're
like
independent.
let's just make that like our life. Like just have like a big company and just make like.
Well, it's international. If it wasn't for your shit software, your fucking hardware. Richard's like, can you guys just shut the fuck up?
So like, here's what I don't get. So like, what am I trying to say? So when you say you make like a software, say you develop like a I don't know, a website for something, like the code. So the code just creates the actual server. That the code creates the website. Like how does it?
The code creates. It can do. I think it can do both.
Like,
so, like
but I'm saying like. No, go on.
I've never made my own website yet, but I could learn how to do one pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like, making a website is actually easy as shit. Like, anyone can do it.
Like building a website from scratch.
It's pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I made my own website.
I mean, if you're like genuine, if you have a genuine interest in it, then like it will be a lot easier.
But I mean, say not even that, but like say it's like a social media software or something, right? Like the code creates the actual the actual website, the actual server or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like fucking
You can use like HTML.
But the actual text that's on the page, does that just get coded too, or is that all written?
I think that can also be coded.
Really? Just like all coded out?
Mm.
Yeah. True.
Coding's fun.
Yeah, dude. I should learn the code. That'd be cool. I feel like if I really tried over the summer, you know what I mean?
I'll teach you over the summer.
Yeah. That'd be cool as fuck.
On the house.
Yeah.
So on the house.
On the house.
So.
I wonder if you can learn on YouTube.
What? Make your own website?
How to code, probably.
What kind of language you want to learn?
Isn't it like, what are they called?
There's C++, there's Java. C++ I like, that's what I use.
I think C++ like everybody's like.
Yeah.
I've heard of Java too.
So like, this year.
Okay.
So in every program, you gotta remember there's two things. There's an input and an output. So you're gonna put information into the code, and there's gonna be data coming out of the code.
Okay. That's
your input and output. So that's why you got include IOStream and that whatever that. You always have to have it there.
Okay.
Just don't ask why. You just put it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything inside these curly brackets, so like it's hard to follow. I know this all looks gibberish. It looked gibberish to me too when I first started. So all these are lines of code.
Mm-hmm.
So like in between these brackets, these curly brackets, that's your main code block.
Okay.
So C out, that just means what's gonna come out of the program. So you have hello world in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So if I hit run,
now is this website just like a practice software?
Yeah, it's an online compiler. Yeah, see, so I hit run, and hello world comes out.
Cool.
So I can put like, I can change this, and I can put like, so if I change hello world, so if I change it,
I'm sorry, I'm just moving that.
no, you're good.
I want to see like, cause we're all talking over here, so maybe this mic should be able to just pick us all up. If we keep our
So
voices
I
up.
changed hello world, and if I do it again, I'll hit run again. No, this website's trash. Hold on.
That's so funny though, because like, I feel like that embodies coding. Like even when you're trying to just like show coding.
Yeah, dude, our professor was so he was so depressed the other day. He was like, yeah, I was gonna show you guys a code, and my computer crashed, and I couldn't save it. He looked so depressed. I was like, oh, fuck, this is gonna be a long class. I was like, oh, shit. He's mad.
God damn it.
Dude, my spine is like compressing in on itself. It's fucked up.
Yeah, so look. So I put C out, I put this in the quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
If my calculations are correct.
Penis liquor. Penis liquor 69420. That's cool. I need to learn how to fucking. But like, how do you take that function and turn it into something
to create a website.
useful or just like
Perform math operations. Or like, do your taxes.
But I guess depending on the idea you have, like say you were gonna develop something like an app, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do.
We should develop an app. I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Actually, I'm gonna find out right now how to make a website.
Shoot. What's new? What can you bring to the market?
I don't even know, man. I get ideas sometimes and then I lose them. I feel like sometimes I write shit down, but I don't even know. I'd have to like look. But
yeah, I watched this for a class today. We watched this documentary on dating apps, or just like just dating now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it focuses on Tinder like them as the main dating app or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they had this segment where about the sexism in the dating apps. So you have basically one of the headlines was Silicon Valley's problem with sexism because a lot of Silicon Valley residents basically objectify women or like use women as like a way to rake in all this money.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of these people who were young, who got big over this, who were real young, who immature. A lot of this shit basically blew up on like the this little bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a bit fried right now, so I can't really make a coherent.
Nah, I feel you.
explanation.
I'm in the same boat. Fuck, man. Damn, we're chilling though.
I think I figured it out. So this is called HTML.
Okay.
This is the language used to make a website. So
Like.
this is the syntax. So you can put here. This is a heading. This. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put like.
This is my fucking. Do you guys ever like code like funny shit like?
Yeah. We did
So
that.
you could like. See, that's the thing. But it's like, how because I understand the the function that's going on, but like how do you just like how do you take that and apply it to developing something? You know what I mean?
Something useful.
Yeah.
You mean anything?
Like, in the sense of like some type of technological software. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You mean like say that again? So
Like some type of like developing, say like a software, or like say like a social media app or something like that, like or like just like some, you know what I'm saying? Like some type of platform. Like say you needed a sales platform or some shit, like some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you'd have to get a well, you can design your own website, and it says
True, and then just work from there. Yeah.
It says to create a website, you need 4 steps. You need to register your domain name. You find a web hosting company, prepare your content, and then build your website.
Dude, you know who's balling out? Whoever developed Tap and Go. Like, think about how.
You use Tap and Go?
No, but think about how because Rowan. It's not just like.
Tap and
It's
Go's
not
from
just
Rowan though.
yeah.
I thought Rowan made it.
Yeah, but I'm saying somebody from Rowan made it. You know what I mean? Like whoever they are balling out.
Yeah.
Like fucking I don't know, dude. It's one of those things. Like, what am I trying to say? I guess. Because it's like they made it mandatory.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, or you can pay with cash. Like they're like, no, if
It's
you come
credit.
into the fucking student center, you need tap and go to get food, which is like
But you can't
retarded
pay-
because
you
like
can't pay with cash. you
it's
pay with
such a
loan
sheep
bucks.
fest in there. I
Loan
feel like
bucks or your own money and shit. I don't
I
even have own
I feel like when I'm
Yeah, you can't pay with cash. You get credit card or
Yeah.
debit.
I feel like when I go there, I just like I never go there. Like I really don't.
I go to Pancheros.
But like times I have been there, like you know what I mean.
I don't like the food.
I
though.
like haven't eaten on campus and like
I haven't eaten on
I don't
campus
even
either.
know, bro.
Me and my
Like-
friends, we'll go to Salad Works, we'll go to Mission Barbecue all the way in Deffert. We'll go to fucking Pancheros, we'll go to Einstein's.
That's cool.
I don't care, man.
That's
I'm not
funny.
eating
I
that shit.
go on signs all the time. Yeah. They're-
Oh,
they're-
you go? Oh, Einstein's is
yeah,
good,
yo, their
dude.
breakfast sandwiches is fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I get a bagel there.
I get a fucking.
Yeah, my professor.
I did
always-
have Domino's the other day though. That shit slapped.
I had Chinese food last night.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell my Xbox over the summer, get my money up. I'm gonna try and get a job.
Hey man.
I feel that,
I
bro.
don't know where yet.
You should look into GNC, dude. I was thinking about because like I remember last summer I wanted to get certified as a personal trainer and I never went through with it.
Yeah.
But I think if you get a job at Planet Fitness, they pay for you to get certified.
Really?
So I was thinking about just doing that.
Is it free to get certified anyway?
No, it's like maybe anywhere between $300 to $800 depending on which certification you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think if you work for Planet Fitness, they cover it. So like I might look into that. But if I get the job at Jack's place, the Logic Medical, I'll probably just do that because that seems like a pretty good job.
Right.
You know, they hire it or?
One person's leaving,
Yeah.
so he said if I don't even know if they're gonna rehire someone, but if they do, he's gonna consider me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like even that's just like, but like I would look into Planet Fitness. I kind of want to do that. Let's just do that.
Planet Fitness?
Let's just like get jobs at Planet
PTs.
Fitness and become PTs because they would pay for it and we would
Yeah.
just be working.
Wow,
It would, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like fucking like we wouldn't have to actually go out and get the certification. I feel like that would be. And then as soon as you're a PT, you can go work at any other gym you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be a PT now with like nothing. Like, you know what I mean? But like you have to be certified.
You gotta get in better shape.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, that's how you sell.
But I mean, if you're getting other people in better shape, if you know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, your job is not to be in shape. You're supposed to help other people.
yeah.
I mean, you should be in shape, but I mean, as long as you know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
most PTs are in shape, or
Yeah.
at least in like decent shape.
Yeah, well, like, dude, are
Like-
you gonna listen to the fat guy telling you to get in shape?
Yeah.
Like, how to do your form?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to you because you're fat.
Yeah. I mean, I carry around a little bit of chub and shit, but like, I feel like most people like, if I tell them what to do and they're just like some fat person, they're gonna do
They're
it.
like desperate need. They're in dire need of anything
Yeah.
at this point.
Dawson probably. Do you think Dawson yells at his clients?
Nah, Dawson inspires them.
Dawson's like,
Shout out Dawson.
shout out Dawson. Dawson's like, you can kind of see the outline of my dick in these pants, like,
Oh
like,
my god.
till and it's like some fat lady doing like dumbbell press. And he's like, can't you like kind of see? He's like, you can see
Yeah,
the
we're
outline
gonna
of my
get-
dick in these
We're
pants.
gonna
And
get
she's
all
like,
the engineers. We're gonna get all the
She's like,
engineers
what?
back in shape.
yeah, dude, I'm trying to work out with Ooh and Dawson
Engineers.
and
Yeah.
Contos too. Gotta work. Is he still in the engineering program?
No, he is. He's smarter than all of us, bro.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course
he's
he
cool.
is.
Shout out
Yeah.
to him. I haven't seen him in a minute, but I remember like the couple times I chilled with like your friends. He was cool.
Yeah, we got a good group at school. Like 15 people.
So, didn't you say Ooh always talks about how I put all that sauce on my chicken at
Yeah,
Vans?
yeah, that's what I like remember. Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah.
He's like, he used all the Flat Volcano sauce. Vance is good, man. I'm addicted to that now.
Yeah.
I got free chips.
Oh, word? You know that much?
I got an account, yeah. I get points every time I buy a burrito. So, like, I think every 8 orders I get a free one. I'm hungry.
Yeah, do any of them have any of them watched like any of the podcasts?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who's. I don't know any of my
Dawson
friends.
probably did.
I told Dawson to watch
just
it.
because I know the way
He said
Dawson
he hasn't
is.
watched it yet, he said. But
Yeah.
I told him that.
Yeah. Well, damn, if they see this, shout out to Dawson and the boys. Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know how the guy in Silicon Valley, his name's Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the one smart kid in our group. His name's Richard. Well, we call him Richie. He's like the smartest fucking kid in our group. Then we have Dinesh and Guilfoyle.
Is he white?
Yeah.
He's not an Asian kid?
No, he's white.
Damn. So the Asian kids probably don't like him. Like,
No,
who do you think is the top?
Yeah, the Asian kids look at him as a god, like me.
So
Who's like the top student in
our major?
engineering? Yeah.
This kid, I'm not gonna. I don't want to.
You don't have to say his name.
Yeah.
I guess.
But there is one person who is insanely smart because since he's grown up, his dad's a computer programmer, so he's been playing with all this stuff since he was like, literally came out of his mom.
Oh, I think you told me about this.
Yeah, so he came in a row and literally knowing the entire curriculum already.
Yeah.
He's ungodly smart.
So he just walks in every day fucking around like. So
no,
it's just him going to work. Like he doesn't need.
Yeah, but
he doesn't need
there's
to
a trade-off. He's like socially inept. He doesn't really like talking to people.
Yeah, so it's very hard for him to communicate his ideas to people.
Yeah, per se, yeah.
Yeah.
But he likes me and Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawson's his lab partner.
Dawson got him like a prison bitch. Like Dawson was like, hold my pocket.
Jobs and Wozniak. Woz. He's like, I'm in here. Here. I'm building something called a computer, but that's not the name yet because it hasn't been invented.
Dude, I was always weird with that, with like partner picking, because like
dude.
any class that any class that I thought I knew what I was doing, I just usually picked somebody like dumb and inept. So like
we were
so
never,
like I just did everything.
I don't think I ever worked with you guys on a project in
but
school.
if I got in something that I didn't know what was going on, I found the smartest. I found the smartest kid in. I mean, anyway, with projects, I just didn't want people slacking on me. So every time we would do projects, like sometimes I would get with my friends, but most of the time I'd be like fucking find like the smartest kid in class and be like, yo, like, do you want to do a project? Like, cause I mean, I I know what I'm doing. I can work hard. But like sometimes if I didn't know what the fuck was going on, I would find like the smartest motherfucker and just be like, yo, like.
Yeah, I don't usually work in I don't like working in groups like that.
One time I was in a group with like Aunt Sally and like a Johnny, and like they didn't do shit. Like neither of them did shit. Aunt kind of did some, but like neither of them did shit. But like it just be like that. And then Miss Wiersky put me in that group again, and I was like, yeah, Miss Wiersky, like, I'd rather you not put me in that group because like, I mean, I'm cool with those guys, but like they didn't do any fucking work, and like I don't want to deal with that. So she put Dave Hackman with them. And then,
oh no!
And
That's
then
worse.
that was like the trifecta of like nobody's gonna do shit. like,
dude, it's gonna be like, what did you guys have like 7th period? It's gonna be like Tartan time. Like, yo, did anyone figure out the project yet?
Dude, it was so fucking funny.
That's actually funny.
They're like, oh, you're tough for that, bro. I was like, thanks, bro. Like, I was so I
dude,
got it, but you know what? Also,
right
like, it was annoying, but like, I did it in one night, and I just kind of busted my ass and got it done. And I'm kind of glad I just got to make it myself rather than like, you know what I mean? Because I'm also kind of a control freak like
was
that.
that honors?
Yeah, it was 2 honors.
Yeah, the fucking honors kids.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, they were right. Like, I was fucking like carrying my team. Like,
dude, like I think like 80% of the honors kids weren't even like I was in accelerated classes all throughout high school. I never took an AP class before quarter.
Yeah, I never got great grades. Like I never did honors classes. Here's the fucked up part. They already start you off in a bad place because they always gave a shitload of summer work, and I was one of those people, and I'm still kind of like that now. I'm like I won't do summer work. Like, I'm a fucking, you know what I mean? I'm like, like, I mean, I work on shit, like my own shit, and like, whatever, during the summer. But like, part of me, like in high school, I was just like, I don't want to do any summer work. Like, fuck that. So I'll go into like, an honors class and already start with like 70 or something. You know what I mean? I didn't do any of the summer work, and like my first marking period and like just Miss Pastell's class, I got like 64. I didn't even care though. Like, I ended up getting like, I did better as the year went along. I knew I wasn't gonna fail. I passed.
Yeah.
But like, my first semester was shit, so I was like, alright, I gotta pick it up. And then like, you know what I mean? Like, she fucking didn't like me. She liked me, but I used to bust her balls all the time. And then like one time she just kind of like, she just kind of like stepped to me in class. She was like, alright, well maybe if you didn't turn shit in late, then like, and I was like, oh shit. Like, damn, that's cool. You know what I mean? So then we kind of got along better after that.
She was fake. Yeah, so of sketchy.
Yeah, she was kind of fucking weird.
She ran NHS. I didn't like her.
Well, yeah, she's like just like some like
I don't know how I got into
cut and
NHS,
paste
man.
white lady.
I just fucking applied. My mom was like, apply, and they fucking let. Everyone was like so mad because I got in. They were like, you shouldn't have got in. You got in trouble.
Wait, who said that?
Just girls that didn't get
Well,
in.
girls are like girls aren't stupid, but a lot of the girls that we went to high school with are fucking stupid. You can believe us.
I'm not like trying to sound arrogant or anything, but like I wasn't in AP classes, but I think I'm smarter than like 95% of the kids who graduated with. I'm not being arrogant or anything.
Yeah. And I mean, we've seen, not saying any names, but we've seen examples of people like that not going anywhere already.
I'm fine now, yeah. It's no indication of it. If you're valedictorian, that's no indication of being successful.
I mean, I guess it depends if it really reflects your work ethic or not.
It's really all about what you got in here, man. It's all about in here.
Yeah.
Sometimes in here. Sometimes.
Because I don't even know. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing to think about because like, some people you just think like maybe they had strict parents and they tried really hard in school, but maybe they don't have anything they really want to build towards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then some people maybe their work ethic was reflected in high school
because
and they're gonna have that work ethic for the rest of their life.
Siblings and
they care.
They had siblings and they were competing against each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't have that.
I didn't have shit. I mean, I've never competed with my sister in school. I love my sister, but like, I've always kind of been like the smarter of one. And like, I mean that's fucked up, but fuck you, G. Like you fucking, but nah. I love my sister, but like we've never really competed about that anyway. Like we don't really care.
I mean,
and then
I
like
know people have done that, and it's kind of stupid.
And then like my mom used to get on my case if I got like a bad grade or something, but she was never. Nobody was ever really like. Nobody was watching out for the grades I got. You know what I mean? I was just kind of bullying in school. I didn't tell my parents like dick. I just kind of.
My parents didn't really like get on me for grades until like after my party. I think I used to like change my password a lot, like the fucking password, so your parents could like log in. I used to change it all the time so they couldn't log in, so they didn't see like I'm failing food and nutrition.
Man, fuck that class.
Remember that class, dude? We had dude. Wait, were you? Dude, I got like a 70 the one marking period because what did Donna Kringler? That's Jack's aunt. She quit and gave us all zeros on that fucking lab.
Oh, yeah, I was mad as shit.
Wait, who was in our group? It was me, you, Brad, and that Alex kid. Remember the Eagles expert?
Wait, who?
Oh yeah.
Wait, you know Alex? He was a senior.
He was this kid. He was this kid.
No, John, I think you know him. He talks
Alex
about
who?
You ever saw him wear a belt with fucking Christmas lights?
Nah.
He was a senior, but I think there was.
Oh, that's just crazy.
Was that his name?
His name was Alex.
He had like 15 different names.
Was there something like?
What? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You just a weirdo.
Yeah, you just always talk about the Eagles. I remember like Brad would be like, "Let's play a game. Like, ask Alex where he's going for college." I was like,
yeah, but who's Brad to fucking talk? Brad's like, "Yo, bros, let's fucking go to college and
wait, no, who else? Gabe was
destroy
in our class.
livers." Fuck.
I remember Gabe.
That's cool, but
dude, Gabe was the
everybody's got
reason
that
why
thing.
she quit because Gabe Velasquez put soap in the hot sauce, and the class.
Dude, he's just like he's a menace. Like shout out to Gabe.
It was definitely the muffin day.
Fucking menace.
Really,
the muffins was really when she. Oh, and all the.
Tell the story of the muffins.
So, we had an assignment. Oh no. Before we had a muffin day.
And we fucked them up so they turned into hockey pucks.
Basically, and like we had.
Me and Brad were playing basketball with them.
Yeah, so basically, it was like what? So we had the shitty ass muffins, but I did another batch of muffins with the homie that same day. When niggas just throwing muffins at her.
Yeah.
So we let her know that we could do it, and she said cool. So she watched us work and made the shit. So what had happened was while we was doing that shit, and after we was waiting for it to be cooked, everybody has their muffins. The muffins were complete shit. Fucking hockey pucks, hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, "Fuck this," and started tossing it. People started tossing it. People threw it in the trash, but they started throwing the shit.
Yeah.
And I know one of them zipped by Miss Kringler, and it got to the point where somebody like fucking knocked this girl in the mid with muffins.
Yeah.
No, it was by accident. The thing is, the one she said, "Who threw that?" Everybody was dead quiet except this one boy who dying, but he didn't throw it.
Yeah.
So she thought he threw it this whole time.
Damn.
Funny as shit.
That happened to me before. Do you guys remember Miss Di Maria, the Spanish teacher?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
one time Michael Lloyd took a picture of her, or he took a picture of her and put it on his project, like his school project, like his PowerPoint, a picture of her, and she started getting mad at me. She's like, "You took that, like I know," and I'm like, "No, I didn't. Like I really didn't. I took like a different Snapchat of her or something, but I never took a picture of her." And she thought I took it, and I was like, "I didn't." I was like, "I didn't take the picture." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that happened to me. But dude, she was fucking funny. One time I felt bad though because I was like a menace in class. Like I would just do dumb shit because I was bored. Like one time I took one of the desks and I just flipped it on its side and left it there, and it just made her freak out. Like I don't even I don't even know. And then one time I made her cry, but I felt bad after I did it. I told her I was sorry.
John.
No, I really did. I wasn't even being me. I was just. I think it was basically just because she had lost control. You know what I mean? I had taken the room from her. She had lost control of the room, and I was controlling the room, and then she just kind of broke down. But then I didn't even mean to do it. I was just having such a good time, because I was just talking to everybody, you know what I mean, living it up. Because Spanish would be boring, especially Spanish 3 or 4 or 2 or whatever it was, whatever it might have been. Spanish 4 is Miss Soledad, actually. She was cool. Shout out to her. All my Spanish teachers were cool. But yeah, with Miss Di Maria, it was just I don't even remember. Nick Heffley was in there, and anything I would do, he would egg me on and laugh and shit, 'cause that's how he is. I would just do some shit, and then I don't know, cause Spanish would be boring, so I would walk in and think it's 9:30 in the morning, but I would try to make it fun for myself. I'd be like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys? It's Monday. We're all having a good ass day. It's sunny out." So I would just talk the whole
class.
Wait.
Remember Miss Lubelski, the crackhead?
Wait.
That crackhead Spanish teacher we had?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I was just
yeah, because we had Estrada and then
dude,
Miss Di Maria
I'd
and then
be
Miss
sleeping
Lubelski.
in there, she'd bang on my desk, she'd be like, "Wake up!" And she starts.
One time she
starts
sweated.
screaming.
One time
"Shut the fuck
she had
up."
pit stains.
I literally yelled out, "Shut the fuck up," and she didn't hear me.
Dude, she had pit stains, and one time her sweat, my friend Shane called me, shout out to Shane, her sweat went onto his desk. And he was like, I almost threw up. It was, I would have been like, okay, no. I would, you know what I mean?
She was dripping, son.
Bro, she was
That's
disgusting.
bad.
There was one Spanish sub that was, bad, type bad. And but it was funny, though, because, everybody was just whatever, but then we're everyone's laughing and shit because my Spanish class was so bad, and then fucking Ricky was in the back during the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, he was dead ass.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He was it was quiet.
Yeah, that shit
It was quiet as fuck, and then he was dead ass. He just said it out loud, and I'm like, what the fuck are you, how could you do that? You know what I mean? And she doesn't know who said it because she was turned around. So for all she knows, you know what I mean? Anybody could have said it.
Right.
Dude, high school was funny. Remember Corcoran's class with Sam? One time I sat where Freddie sits, behind Sam, and I'm like, Freddie, how could you ever sit here? He sat there every single day.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Was it?
I would not be able to do it just because he did not smell nice. I didn't say his last name. I don't give a fuck. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody cares. But yeah, he smelled like shit.
Remember every time we do those extra credit games?
The what?
The extra credit games, the whiteboard.
Yeah, he yelled at me once because I was on my phone looking up the answers. I was like, "No, I'm playing 8-ball pool, fam."
Me and Bryn cheated on every vocab quiz. We would look at each other's thing, and he was right there, and we were just kind of "Fuck you," and he was like, "I'm too emo to care." Fuck, he was funny as shit, Mr. Corcoran. Shout out to him. Do you remember that? Do you remember all the shit he would say and stuff? Dante, you'd be asleep in the back of class, and we'd be taking videos of you and shit.
Yeah, shit.
And Corcoran would be like, "Look, he's asleep." We'd be like, oh, "Fuck." That class was retarded though because it was all the all the actual AP kids mostly were just liberal girls,
Yeah,
and then it was like the
Western,
Republican gang.
Yeah, and then like the
Western
Studies kids just like happen to be in the fucking mix. Like you let us in the fucking class. I don't know why they let me and Ryan.
No, but it was so fun, dude, because I've never had like a class like that where all my friends were in it. You know what I mean? Like fucking, like, because usually like I don't know, like I would have some classes with people. But like we would all chill, but then like we wouldn't have class together. You know what I mean? And then like AP Gov, we all had class together. And that was
AP
fun.
Gov was fun, dude.
Yeah.
Especially with like the election and shit.
Yeah, because Trump got elected. Freddie showed up to school like blasting "Rock the Casbah," and he was like, "Woo!" Like I was just trying to be quiet.
Dude,
I was
Carvalho was so mad.
yeah. Well,
Because-
here's the thing that made me mad. Okay, because you walk into school and people are fucking crying. Like, do you have a spine? Like, nothing.
Do you not have a soul?
Like, do you have a fucking spine? Like,
Make
it's
fun
as
of
if
a-
Trump was gonna show up and like rape them all in the ass, like today. Like
Yeah.
that. Like everybody was acting like, okay, today's the day we get our heads cut off. Like, literally not. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm like with or against anybody. I really don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't follow politics. I really don't give a shit. But like, it's just like nothing, you know what I mean? It's just another day, you know what I mean? Like, it's shitty. It's like you want the guy, you know what I mean? Because we're Americans at the lowest level, right? So like, you want your guy to win, and if he doesn't win, you're like, fuck. It's like a sports team, but then it's like life is still gonna carry on. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter who you got in office, and like if you're living in a dictatorship, if you're living in Fidel Castro's Cuba or something, and that's a whole different story. But like, it's shitty, you know. It's shitty to have a shitty president elected, but everyone just keeps living. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously it hits here or there, but as long as you keep working hard and just stay on your grind, like everybody's doing the same shit. Everybody's just still living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
more people are surviving more than living.
But like, it's always gonna be like that. It's been like that since the beginning of time. People have always been surviving. You know what I mean? As much infrastructure as we have today, we're still surviving. We're still doing the same things we were doing, like millions, like, you know what I mean? Like thousands of years ago. It's just like, cause think about it. They're like, people have been killing people since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, right? Like, people have been doing shit. Like everybody, like. That's the one thing, because if you think of it in a primal sense, because we're all human beings, you know what I mean? We're all primates. Like, if you think of it in the primal sense...
I'll fucking do this guy.
Yeah. If you think of it in the primal sense... Hold on. It's like... How am I trying to explain this? It's like we take today's America, and some people think of it as like... Yeah, there you go. Some people think of today's America as like... such a fucking like they're like, it's a scary, like, unsafe place, and people have no money, and we need to keep everybody alive. Like, dude, go back literally 200 years ago when they were tar and feathering people in the streets, or they were fucking.
I remember Oberg's just.
They were just fucking like killing each
Oberg
other.
made us watch a
You
movie.
could, dude,
Yo.
in the 70s
Remember that?
70s you could kill someone in the street and nobody would give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, the 70s are like 1970s.
Like, that's
the
like pushing
1770s.
it, but like in the 1770s, like, definitely no one would give a fuck. You kill someone in the street, they'd be like, oh, that guy's dead. I mean, maybe
yeah.
if it was an important person, but if it was just another run-of-the-mill, like, fucking no one knew his name, just some guy, and you fucking got into a fight with him and, like, strangled him, everyone would just be like, don't fuck with that guy, he strangled that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing else would happen. Like, and, like, people, you know what I mean? Like, the world has never been less cruel. Like, we think of the world as such a cruel place, but the world has been more cruel ever since, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not great, but life is suffering, so there you fucking go.
I remember Oberg paused. Remember he paused in the middle of the movie when they were pouring hot tar on the guy, and his fucking dick was hanging out.
And it was all burning and shit.
So
video freeze at that fucking
he
scene.
fucking paused it. I swear he did that shit on purpose. He paused that shit.
You remember that?
He did that shit he did this shit before y'all. So like, all right,
Dude,
he messed up the first time. He paused it on the exact same
On his
moment.
dick.
He's
He's like, look, his dick's burned. Every guy in the class is like grabbing their dick.
Yeah,
like,
Devin Shearer's like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, yeah,
Ryan Kiley's like, what's happening?
Ryan was like,
Ober,
Chameleon noises.
Ober was just like, he was like, yeah, so basically.
Dante, bro, you've been trying to light that.
Remember
thing.
his
It's hot,
description?
man.
He was like,
there you go, bro, light it.
Yeah, John. So he was like, yeah, so basically, they pour hot tar on you, and they make you look like an idiot. That's basically the gist of it.
We should.
Yeah,
I would have been like
some of
Oberg.
this-
How about we pour hot tar on you? Nah, just kidding. He's my buddy. Shout out to Mr. Oberg. Fuck! I just burnt myself too. See that?
That shit's scary, bro.
Yeah, it's a torch. It's not a lighter. It's my dad's. My fucking. Sometimes I leave my lighter in my car. I don't really like smoke in my car, but like I will like have like a smoke sesh. But like I keep my one hitter with me, so like before I like if I'm gonna drive anywhere for more than 10 minutes, I have to be like a little high. You know what I mean? Especially if it's nice out, so I can enjoy it.
Okay.
I can still enjoy it, I guess, if I'm not, but it makes it fun to take those, because like driving is an everyday just errand, you know what I mean? Because you're getting yourself from place to place to do what you got to do. But if you make it kind of interesting, put some music on, smoke, take a little hit. I got my tires fixed, got new tires, and then my other tire went flat, like the new one, but just because the valve stem was leaky. What?
No, this is just funny. My one friend made a fucking meme. This is one of our this is our professor at school. It's the guy who's drawing the bush. He's a fucking op amp. Yeah, dude, this guy's a crackhead. He's our professor. He's like mentally insane.
Really?
He went to France. Like he said, it was for a conference. I think he just went there to mess around with the outlets because it's 240 volts. It's double the voltage. So look at his hair, man. He's been shot like a couple hundred times. He was in Led Zeppelin.
Dude, he looks like a biker. He looks like a Hell's Angel.
Yeah, he's a savage.
That's cool though. He was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna become a computer programmer or circuit.
No, yeah, he's just like a circuit developer. Amplifiers are fucking cool.
I feel like that's got to be way easier to grasp than writing extensive code, right?
Yeah, I like the hands-on stuff better.
Yeah,
it's good for my back.
Facts.
It's just.
Does Dawson do like all the engineering liftings? Like, what if they had like a, what if like the engineering program had like, I mean, I know Dawson's smart. I know so I'm just busting his balls, but like, imagine if like the engineering program, like imagine if every major had to suffice like a PT test.
Yeah.
Like, so like they brought Dawson in, and Dawson's like, oh, this is so awesome, and they're like actually we were gonna have you do all the lifting for the major while everybody else writes code.
Yeah, right.
And he was just like, all right, bro.
He's like, I got you, fam.
But nah, Dawson's still good at what he does. Shout out to him. Just making a joke. I want to go lift with him. I haven't lifted with him in a while. Remember we used to all lift together at the fucking rowing gym. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we should go back.
There's so many egos there.
I gotta go back.
I know, but just like if we were all hanging out together, it'd be fun. You know what I mean?
I gotta go
Or
back
we go to
the-
Giant. We can go anywhere.
I gotta get back to the lifting and shit.
Yeah, Dante. What the hell, bro?
I
Gotta stay dedicated, bro.
I was busy with school.
Dude, I got school too. I take 5 classes. I lift every single day. You gotta make time. You know what I mean? You gotta plan your schedule out. You gotta make commitments.
I have a lot of shit to do, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I have a lot of shit to do. It's just that if I don't like get to a certain point, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
but
man,
I mean,
I'm an engineer.
we're all we're all doing shit.
I'm an
you know what saying?
engineer.
Like,
I
you
still.
gotta,
Look at Dawson, dude. Dawson's an
yeah,
engineer.
look at Dawson. He's got 3 jobs. He's an engineering student. He's fucking jacked, way more jacked than any of us. You know what I mean? Like fucking
he takes
works.
the same fucking classes as me.
Hits like every body part twice a week. Like fucking works his ass off. Like look at him. He's a perfect example, honestly.
Yeah.
Cause like, on the you know what I mean? He's but just think about that. Like
he's out with somebody right
every
now.
morning.
My whole group's grilling him right now.
Really?
I'm like, man, what's it like to be you?
Who's he out with?
I don't know.
Just like some chick.
Our whole group's like gassing him up. Yeah, because we have like a group of like 10 kids. We're like the 10. Honestly, like none of them are like, I don't know, like they're not what you'd expect when you were looking at engineering.
Just like dudes.
They're like us.
They're
yeah,
just
they're
dudes.
just us. They're like dudes. They're just
guys
like,
being dudes.
They're just finessers.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I have no idea how the hell I got into the school, man.
They're like, yo, does that get basketball highlights?
Yeah, we got kids in our class, like the one kid opened his laptop, he was just watching the Phillies. So our professor was so mad. He was like, alright, it looks like I lost you guys. And we're all looking at you like, dude.
Were you guys all watching the Phillies?
No, we were just like fucking, or just not even paying attention. Like, it was
Yeah.
math engineering analysis. Our professor is just like this try-hard. All he just likes bragging about his research, so you know he doesn't have it set in life. He's bragging about it.
A lot of college professors are like that.
Yeah, because he doesn't have it set, and he's looking at all of us, he's like, Jesus Christ, these guys are going to be engineers, and they don't know how to fucking do anything.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like on my phone, like our one friend Paul, he's like fucking hilarious, he's playing with like a gum wrapper.
Really?
Dawson's drinking, protein.
Pre-workout.
Yeah.
Dawson's like, I gotta take this pre-workout.
Yeah,
for
our
my-
other friend's
for my
playing
pre-workout.
Tetris. He's like, shit, he's like,
Ooze blasting his homemade speaker.
yeah, I know, who's fucking, who's wild.
He's gonna be the CEO of his own company someday. Watch.
Yeah, I know.
Randomly. Nah. Damn, that's so cool though. I mean, I have friends in my major, but like, not really like tight with, you know what I mean? Like, cause we don't really have like,
Well, like, we weren't really that close, like, we just, like, all hung out because of, like, for
studying and
passing
shit.
yeah, and then we
right?
all just actually realized we were all like, oh shit, we're all actually, like, the same people.
Yeah, you're all just chilling. I don't do a lot of group work. That's the thing.
Yeah, everything we do is group-based.
Yeah.
And then everyone starts opening up and like, I don't want to do this, man.
Wait, do sometimes people like cave and then other people gotta be like, come on, man, you gotta do this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all of us that were like, yeah, we don't want to do this the rest of our life. We don't
Yeah.
want to be, we need our independence. We don't want to be drones.
yeah, facts. Well, you shouldn't be getting an education just to find a job. You should be getting an education. I mean,
to learn.
to fucking
To
learn
meet
how to
people.
learn how to do your own thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
network.
Yeah, even if you work somewhere for a while, like Steve Jobs worked at like Atari or whatever, right?
Well, he dropped out of college.
Yeah.
And worked. Well, he had to work. I mean, he was dropped out of college. He had to do something.
Yeah, true. But I'm
Yeah,
saying that's
yeah.
how you gotta start. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta put some money away
And then
before you start your business. You just gotta have a plan. You know what I mean? You gotta have a
he
goal.
made that $5,000 and told Wozniak they're getting paid $700.
I know that was fucked up.
Woz was like, and then they made Woz look like he wasn't a good public speaker.
Was he a good public speaker?
You remember the one scene where they were like,
He did. They made him look like a complete like idiot. Like that was kind of stupid. Because I'm sure he's like, I'm sure he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
yeah, that Steve Jobs movie where he was like, well, Wozniak was presenting the computer, and they made it look like he was like, oh, let's make him a nerd that can't do public speaking.
Yeah, that's fucking
And
dumb.
then Jobs saves the day because he has good communication skills.
Cause he's Kelso.
Yeah, because he's Kel. And then you have, what was it? You have Jackie coming. He's like, Michael. Apple plummets.
Bruh.
Donna. That was a good show.
What, that 70s show? Yeah, that was a great show.
All they did was blaze up in Fred's basement every.
Yeah, I never knew that's what that was when I was a kid because I used to be like, what is this fucking show?
Yeah.
And they never showed them smoking. It was just them going around, and there was like a little bit of fog. Like there wasn't any real prominent smoke. I mean, sometimes there was. Yeah, but like,
Yeah, I'm
damn.
gonna take 2 classes over the summer.
Really?
Yeah, at CCC. It's like $900 for 2 classes.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's kind of pricey. I mean, it's not bad. A little
Apparently it's
pricey.
actually a good deal because it's like usually like $1,000
Yeah.
a class at Rowan.
You could like sneak those in on your semester, on your fall and spring. You know what I mean? I mean, I know that's like a lot of work. But like,
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, not a bad idea. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to graduate. Like, it's better now rather than like I find out I have to take an entire semester. Like, I can't graduate in 4 years.
Dude, you should take like. I guess summer classes go fast, right?
It's 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken an online class?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm taking them online.
That's cool. That's what I should do. But I don't know. Maybe next year if I need to. Because I'm trying to space it out where it's like I don't need to get an extra fall or spring semester because that would be too much tuition.
No,
But,
that's
like-
why, that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah,
because-
but also like
And I'm going for free next year, so
Yeah.
this is the only money I'm paying.
Yeah, facts. But I'm trying to like think like I just want to make sure I set it up where I don't have to go an extra fall semester because I'm doing my 4.
Yeah.
Maybe if I have to do like 1, I'd rather not do it. But like because I'm doing my 4+1, I'm planning to do my 4+1.
Yeah.
So I want to do that, and I can get my MFA in writing arts from Rowan. You know what I mean? Rather than go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Unless maybe, you never know what's gonna happen. But
We're gonna hire you.
yeah, bro, let's
We'll hire
do it.
you.
I can still do my personal projects and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Wise. Hi, I'm in here. Oh, this is cool. Hold on, we gotta present this, and let me take all the credit though, because I know how to speak in public.
Yeah, the Apple II looked cool. I like that better than the Macintosh.
The Apple. Yeah, I remember when
Did the Apple II like not have a screen though, no monitor?
I remember when I don't know what the Apple II was. He was like, we're gonna launch the Apple II in about a month, and they're all just looking.
They're like, what is that?
It's the Apple II.
They were just like the boards, right? Basically.
Yeah. They're like rollout squad.
Yeah. Well, then that one guy gave them a $90,000 investment.
Yeah.
What a G. He's probably rich now, right?
Yeah. Well,
The
I
Apple blew up.
don't know if you remember the last part of the movie. Steve Jobs let him go, like fired him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he
Like,
fired-
but he was a shareholder. Did he get his shares?
Oh yeah, he's definitely worth a lot of. He has a lot of money, but like they just let him go.
Still though, he's balling out.
Yeah. So
And he
that
doesn't
one-
have to go to work.
Yeah, that
Still
one
making the
guy.
same
That
amount of
one
money,
guy was
basically.
like. That one guy was like, Steve, you're so stressed, man.
Yeah.
Just like smoke this bowl. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Rest in peace, Steve Jobs.
Yeah, the man.
Yeah.
This picture in my room.
Damn.
Jordan. SpongeBob.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Nice.
And Jesus.
Jesus. Shout out Jesus.
Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed. Damn, bros. I think it's about time to wrap it. What do you think?
Yeah, man.
Just chilling. Yeah. All right. I'm glad I could finally get this recorded because it took me like a week because I fucked it up like 2 times. But yeah, peace.